Australian children. Too much of their potential. Too much of their confidence. Too much of their self-belief. Don't let it take their future too. Give the gift of extra learning support to change a child's school year. Please, donate today. Search the Smith family.
In Adelaide and across South Australia, this is 5AA, always Adelaide. 5AA Afternoons with Leith, Forrest.
Wipe away the tears. It's the last Foodie Friday for the year. I can't believe it, how fast this year has gone. Complete Care live stream. You'll see it now. There it is. The great Chris Jarmer is here. Lovely to see you. I can't believe how fast the year has gone and we are at this point already.
I just made it today. I come out of a busy restaurant, just carved up a suckling pig for a table. So
beautiful.
Yeah.
No, so you know it's funny. So we get to see the live stream. People can watch it now. Complete Care live stream, Facebook and YouTube. So we have this feed in the studio when we're doing the show, and I'm watching because normally I see you walk in there, you set up, you're all ready to go. There was no Chris Jarmer.
Yeah.
I thought you're not coming today because there's a bit of controversy on the sports show which we've got to ask Tim about. Rowie was shooting his mouth off about, you know, Joe Root making runs, and if he does, then he won't. I don't think Rowie's here. No. So you might have to do the sports show too.
Oh, easy, yeah.
Excellent. Lovely to have you. What are we cooking up today?
All right, so intro?
Yes. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
There's no scissors.
Welcome to Foodie Friday with Chris Jarmer from Jarmer's Kitchen. Thanks to Smeg and Parafield Airport Liquor.
I'm glad you've been here a long time. You remember that we've got to play the intro and give the sponsors a bit of love. What are we cooking up today?
Okay, so this is the third part in our Christmas Day.
Yes.
What can I cook for the family and friends?
The entree was?
Prawn cocktail.
The main was?
The duck. We did roast duck.
Duck. And today the...
And today, everyone would see in their local supermarkets these things stacked to the ceiling.
Yes.
And it's an Italian panettone. So it's an Italian cake.
Yep.
Sold during the festive period.
Yes. Can I give Drake's at Fulham a shout out?
Yes, you can.
We have the panettone pyramid.
Yes.
It is so big.
Now they come with fruit. You can get them plain if you don't like fruit.
Yep.
So we're going to unbox this.
Yes.
It's like one of those.
And can I just say a little teaser for what's coming up after the break? But one of our finest here at 5AA, Kim Adams, is coming to do the tasting for us today, who is our best chef in the building.
Okay,
and
these
she
panettones smell delicious.
Oh, that does smell delicious.
This one has got fruit in it. You get them without fruit.
Yep.
And you get them with... You can get them with like lemon cream. Obviously, there's a pistachio one going around now because everyone loves pistachio for some reason now.
How many panettones are given out during Christmas time? Hundreds. It's a great gift.
Apparently, there's a Dolce. No, there's a. I'm trying to think of one of the designers. The designers do panettone in it. It's the same thing in all the boxes, but some of the boxes you can keep and they're really good.
So the Christmas ice cream. Now, how do you pronounce
it?
Parfait.
So a parfait is a French word for it can be used for savoury, but it's basically a Christmas ice cream cake.
Yes.
So
okay.
we're
happy with this.
Fancied that up a bit. So we take off the paper from that. Now I need to line my tureen.
Mm-hmm. Now we should say, this is the beauty of Jamie and Sam at Parafield Airport Liquor Store. They've found a wine that goes with an ice cream parfait.
Oh.
Like, how good are they when they can find alcohol that would land that?
Okay, I've got my freezer go-between, again,
which
hard
you
to
love.
find, which I love.
You should have an endorsement with them.
I've wet the inside of the tureen. Why have I done that?
Why have you done that?
So the go-between sticks.
Oh.
So there we go like that.
So if you don't have the go-between that already sticks, you use your normal Glad wrap. Would you still wet it to make it stick?
Yeah.
Yep.
The Glad wrap helps it stick to the sides. Okay. So we want to cut our panettone there.
Yep. And you're doing that kind of, what's that bread that they call it? Cafe-style bread that you can buy. It's about that thickness.
Thick, yeah, like a thick piece of...
Like a thick piece of fruit toast.
The panettone is very similar to fruit toast. And you can toast it and have it just with some butter. It's good with ice cream. In Italy, they sell like these little buns and they just put gelati in them and eat them like that.
Are the Jarmers a panettone family?
My son loves them.
Tommy?
He loves the ones without the fruit.
Okay, right.
And then the rest of the family is fine with the fruit. So he's a bit like you, Leith.
Is he? I was about to say. Is that a health reason or he just...
Bit fussy.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay.
No, do you know what? I would love this and I would love the ice cream. The problem is anyone who is in the audience who has a similar condition to myself, you just can't You just can't risk dairy, Chris, when you got to drive.
So
it's just... It's not Christmas.
I want the panettone.
So you've cut it off. You've cut off all the bits so that it gets nice and square. So it's almost like a layered cake?
Yes,
Is it?
definitely.
Okay.
So we need some for the sides.
Yep. Who taught you this? Is this a family recipe, or did you find this somewhere? And
Linda makes a really nice ice cream terrine when we have people over, but we don't. She doesn't normally put. She puts sponge, so this would be done a lot with sponge. A bit like what's the classic Bombalaska?
Yes.
So that's lined with sponge. So
she wrote a beautiful letter to us today, your lovely wife.
Yes, I saw that.
It was very sweet. So thank you, Linda. She's been a star. There's so many people that, we think that all this that we're doing here on the live stream just makes itself together, but there's a team behind it.
There is.
You, of course, are the hardest working of all that, but your wife...
And we had problems with our email today, so lucky it came through.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, so let's talk about the brandy snap. Now, everyone's mum or nan would have a brandy snap recipe, yes?
Love her, yes.
So...
This is the only alcohol I have in my life, brandy snap.
The brandy snap recipe is very simple. It's golden syrup, brown sugar, and butter. You boil that up till it dissolves.
Yep.
And then you add the flour and the ground ginger, and you end up with something like this.
Yep. Look at that.
So then we're not rolling our brandy snaps. Then you'll just roll little balls.
So where's the brandy in that?
I don't know.
Or there is no brandy?
There's no brandy.
Because every time I drive through a police breatho as a non-drinker, I still get nervous, weirdly. And even I got pulled over the other day at the end of the AC/DC concert on the way home. And the guy goes, "You've had a good night?"
What day was that?
That was Sunday night.
Sunday night?
Bakewell Bridge, Henley Beach Road.
Henley Beach Road. Oh, yeah, someone
always
said,
go there.
Yeah.
And then he showed me 0.00, and he was a good boy. Thank you.
Okay.
Right.
Normally I would like to use baking paper. I've got some foil with a bit of grease in there.
Yep.
And they should only take about 5 minutes in a 180-degree oven.
Okay.
So let's start assembling our cake.
Okay, so you've got your panettone outer layer, if you like. So you've got for those who aren't watching the Complete Care live stream, you can probably see that, Blake, on the overhead camera there. Look at that. So you've got your sides done, you've got your base done, and then you're going to fill this with what?
We need a tub of vanilla. Now, my friends at Golden North have helped me out with this.
Oh, this is the best.
I'm
going to using your hands?
Yeah, I've got gloves on, and I'm just going to press that into the...
While you're doing that, let me bring Kim in. So this is Kim Adams, who is our... Come on in. I've got to find your microphone, Kim. So I have been asking... I love this, my favourite segment of the week.
Yes.
No disrespect to every other segment that we do in the thing. But so Kim is our best... What's your official title, first and foremost?
Not best baker.
Well, you are the best baker, but here in a work sense...
Commercial director.
Commercial director.
Okay.
But Kim is known because she's like you. Like, she posts the most remarkable cakes and biscuits and...
You posted something.
Vanilla slice, you did?
Oh, vanilla slice.
Yeah.
I did the 3-ingredient vanilla slice. That was the with the instant pudding.
Yep.
Now, I'm putting a layer of brandy snap on that first layer of ice cream.
So this is two creative baking geniuses together. Have you ever made this before?
No, I haven't. That's why I'm here. I'm completely fascinated.
Okay, so panettone, broken brandy snap, Golden North ice cream, using his hands, by the way, although be it with gloves.
It's a little secret.
Okay, so now what in that freezer there?
Yes.
In the bottom of that freezer, Leith, you're going to... Now, I want chocolate in this, so I thought I'd use giant twins.
Oh,
so I just grabbed me a couple of honey ones and a couple of vanilla giant twins.
I was about to say, what flavour are we going to with that?
Yeah, we're going with honey and vanilla.
Oh, God, this is...
Do you know, I saw Tim eating a giant twin before in the office and wondered where that had come from.
I brought in 2 boxes.
I just saw the empty box.
Help me open those.
Graham Corns says that the Golden North honey ice cream is the greatest ice cream on the planet.
It is.
Agree? Now, what do we do with this once we've opened this?
So I need to put them in here.
Okay. Oh, man.
Let's just lie them on top.
Yeah.
Part of our...
Where did you get your love for baking from? Cooking, baking?
Oh, my mum has always been an avid baker. This is Ross.
Mrs.
No,
Ross.
That's my mother-in-law.
Oh, sorry.
No, she's not so much.
So we got 2 honey, 2 vanilla. Now they're going to go in the middle.
So like Chris, it's sort of generational.
And then we break them off. Someone can eat the rest of this one.
Ice cream? Would you like to eat on the live stream?
I'm not going to go that. I'm going to go for the full
All right.
Kit and caboodle.
Oh.
A little bit of that. Now let's go with some more
brandy snap.
Brandy snap. I have to give credit to this. This dish is inspired by a... Now here, this is a little blast from the past to see if anyone remembers this restaurant. When I worked at the Hyatt Hotel, we used to have guest chefs. And they had Anne Oliver. Do you remember that Anne Oliver?
No.
No, she used to have a restaurant. She used to have a restaurant on Melbourne Street back in the 80s, 90s when my parents had their fine dining.
Yep.
She was a bit out there. She had a dessert on her menu called the chocolate slut.
Slug.
Slut.
Oh, slut.
Please don't ask him to repeat that. I'd let that go. You let that roll through. Well, it might be the first and last time we ever have to dump Chris Charmer.
So back in
Let's go with slug with a G.
Look, there would definitely be someone out there in the audience that would remember, because it was quite controversial to call a dessert like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we put the rest of our ice cream in there like
argue it is still controversial at all.
Oh, this is good.
You can say that word, but not to someone, you know? It's all right to say it about chocolate. All right, then we're going to go on top.
That's what we're going to tell Accra when we get flagged for that. But that'll be okay. Oh, so you put the rest of the panettone back on?
Yeah. So this is something you can prepare the day before.
Yep.
And then whack it back in the freezer.
Could you put a bit of alcohol on that?
Oh, what you would do is when you serve it, like I know when we have Christmas with my father-in-law, he likes to put scotch or they put Strager or something over the top when you actually eat it.
It's looking like it's calling out for something over the top of it.
Press that down and then that goes in the freezer.
Right.
So we can go to a break now.
Yes, we will. All right, Chris Jarmer is here. This is Foodie Friday. We want to thank Jarmer's Kitchen and Parafield Airport Liquor Store. We want to thank the great team at Debney Distributors and SMEG. Kim Adams is here to do the tasting. We're going to take a short break on the other side. More
and
tasting.
Please ring in if you remember.
Yes, please
Mistress
do.
Augustine.
Don't say it again. And we'll also find out what wine goes with that while we enjoy our Gold North Giant Twins. Back after this.
They say one of life's biggest decisions is buying a home. But sometimes the hardest one is leaving it. At Anglicare SA, we're here to help you stay where you belong. We offer support for everyday things like cleaning, gardening, cooking, but are also experts in care management, allied health and clinical nursing. Because we believe there is no place like home. And with the right support, there is no reason to leave it. Find out more at Anglicare SA. You are at home.
Hi, Daniel Talley here, General Manager of Home. That's HAUME. Put simply, we buy homes. We don't charge fees, there's no advertising costs or commissions, none of that. We just make the process of selling your home easy. So if you're looking to downsize and have a home built before the 90s, we'll be able to help you save time, money and the effort it takes to sell. Thinking of downsizing? Visit home.com.au. That's HAUME.com.au.
Need a new TV before Christmas? Want it delivered and installed? Go Harvey Norman. Right now, get bonus local delivery and wall mount installation before Christmas on selected in-stock TVs 65 inches and above. That's right, unbeatable deals on the big brands. Plus, bonus local delivery and wall mount installation before Christmas. Plus, if you purchase with a soundbar, we'll install that too. Best brands, best range, best prices, plus bonus pre-Christmas delivery and installation. Go Harvey Norman. Offer ends Monday. Conditions and exclusions apply.
South Australia, the countdown is on. By January 1st, all businesses and venues with public access over a certain size must have a defibrillator installed and clearly signed. Failing to comply could mean a hefty fine. Defibrillators Australia make it simple, with approved AEDs, cabinet signage and certification already before deadline. Don't risk it. Call 1300 331193 or visit defibrillatoraustralia.com.au today. Defibrillators Australia, protecting hearts, keeping your business compliant.
FIVEAA celebrates 12 days of Christmas with Adelaide Zoo. Escape to the wild over the holidays with new giant pandas, capybara trio and more. An annual membership makes the best present. Keep listening for more gift ideas. Merry Christmas from FIVEAA.
We all love a hidden gem, and Thornclarke Wines is waiting to be discovered. Located in the Barossa Valley, this family-owned boutique winery offers tranquility, beauty and your new favourite bottle of wine. With sprawling gardens and panoramic views, you'll be asking yourself, why haven't I been here before? Enjoy a wine tasting customised to you, share a platter of local Barossa produce and finish your day at the golf driving range. Thornclarke Wines Cellar Door, open 10 a.m. to 5 p.m, Friday to Sunday.
FIVEAA Afternoons with Leith, Forrest.
Complete Care live stream, Facebook and YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. It is the very final Foodie Friday for the year. Chris Jarma is here from Jarma's Kitchen. We're about to enjoy some wines, courtesy of Jamie, Sam, and all the great team at Parafield Airport Liquor Store. This is Kim from FIVEAA, who is one of our sales extraordinaires, but also the best chef slash baker slash cook.
That's very kind of you.
In the building, and we thought we'd just get two geniuses together. What are you putting with your Christmas parfait, liquor-wise?
So Sam and Jamie have given me a Paulette's is a great winery.
Yep.
In the Clare Valley. It's a Paulette's Allison Botrytis Riesling. So that means it's had the botrytis disease. It's like and makes the grapes sweet. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's a good disease.
It's a good. Yeah, I don't know if that's the right word.
As soon as you said disease, I'm not sure that's what.
So it.
Let me tell you why you're pouring. Are you a Riesling drinker?
I love Riesling.
Not usually a Riesling drinker, but I will be now.
Excellent. All right, do it for the live stream. Now, let me tell you, this is a complex aromatic nose of sweet lime juice, mandarin, honey, ginger spice, and white floral notes. Normally, $28 per bottle. FIVEAA special for our final Foodie Friday, $23.99 a bottle.
And it's not too sweet.
You'll get ripe citrus, fresh sweet apricots, marmalade, and some fleshy pear.
You can taste the apricot in that. Yeah, that's
so it's a bit like a panettone.
Yes,
a liquid panettone.
Perfect.
So go, So that will, to enhance the characteristics, they cut the canes once the flavour and the balance were right, let them hang for a few weeks, allows the fruit to shrivel, concentrates the flavour, hand harvested, soaking overnight, extracting more sugar and flavour before they press. Paulette's Allison Botrytis Riesling from the beautiful Clare Valley. There you go. Go and get it at Parafield Airport Liquor. Normally 28 a bottle, now 24.
So there's the terrine I prepared.
We love Chris when he brings out his
I'm just going to
flamethrower.
Warm up the edges of the terrine.
Okay. So you're just doing this so that you're
just so it's easier to get out.
Yep. How often do you use your flamethrower at work? Just to caramelise a
brulee. I used it today to warm up the suckling pig as I cut it off sometimes.
Yes.
So it's nice to just flame it.
You'd have one. You'd have one of those at home.
Yeah.
We were talking about that American one that I saw on Instagram.
Yeah.
It looks like a.
My family got one. It's about like
huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's always big in the US.
I think you could actually get rid of some of the weeds in your house with that if you wanted to. All right. So this is coming out. You can see this on the live stream. Blake's got the overhead camera working well.
The plastic.
So it's kind of like an ice cream sandwich, ice cream cake with a little bit of panettone as the outside.
So
parfait, Christmas parfait.
And overnight that brandy snap will start to become part of the dessert, if you know what I mean.
So have you had this before at a Jarma's family?
No, this is this one here is a new thing I saw.
Oh, look at that.
God.
But you could, you can use any flavour you want.
Yep.
And then you would just carve it up quickly as you can. So we have the honey.
Yes.
And we have the vanilla and the brandy snap.
Oh, that looks
forms
divine.
the crunch.
Is this something you'll try, you think, for your
without
toys?
A doubt.
Take the family?
It's looking like a modern-day Viennetta, I think, Chris.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, we love the Viennetta. Do you know where they used to get the best Viennettas were at Pizza Hut? Remember, that was like your special. If you got a birthday cake, if you ever had your birthday at Pizza Hut in the 80s, that was like your cake. They would bring it in. Oh, yeah, beautiful.
Perfect garnish for this dish on Christmas Day is some beautiful cherries.
So we spoke to the South Australian cherry people the other day.
Are they?
No, well, some are. So these might be from the Riverland, perhaps, or parts of rural South Australia.
I'm gonna have these were. We had a big function at the restaurant, and they donated a whole lot of these cherries. These are actually from Victoria, from Pat Scousey, from down at the Paraka markets.
Gotcha.
So yeah,
because the South Australian ones are 2 weeks away because of the weather, but the Riverland ones are available now. You go to your local Drakes, you'll find Riverland cherries, but the big ones, the beauty of that is post-Christmas, there's going to be cherries everywhere.
And I heard the Tasmanian ones, which are I think are the best in the country, are going to be even later.
Really?
Because of the weather they've been having. So there you have it.
Beautiful.
Christmas parfait.
Now, this is where, Kim, you get to do the tasting.
This is where I come alive.
Get you a little spoon.
Right. All of this, by the way, available on FIVEAA.com.au, our social media channels. You can find, and if you go back in time, you'll be able to do the entire Christmas feast, courtesy of Chris Jarma, from entree to main to dessert.
Yeah, but if you're looking for something different to make on Christmas Day, you know, whether you...
Would you like me to hold your microphone so you can rip in there?
Use ice cream and panettone as the outside of the cake, and then put whatever you like inside it. Whatever, chocolate ice cream.
Yes. Can I tell you, we were today years old when we found out. Kim was telling in the break, there's actually no brandy in a brandy snap.
No.
It's just the phrase because it's burnt caramel, if you like.
Oh, speaking of
yours, and speaking of with that, so you put them in as tiny little dollops, almost like small squash, and yet they...
Oh, I mean, this would have to be one of the best old school 70s dessert. Remember the brandy snap basket with the fresh berries? What is out at the moment, the local strawberries are amazing. The big ones coming from the Adelaide Hills now, like you get them the size of like
golf balls.
Cricket ball.
Yeah, they're huge.
Bigger,
So how would you roll that? So if it comes out of the oven hot, how would you roll that straight away?
You pick it up with a lifter and you just roll it over a spoon, or what you would, if you want brandy snap bowls, you put it in a bowl and put another glass on top and press it.
Like that.
Yeah, like that. Over
so it would be in a liquid state that you'd be able to do it. It won't be hard.
It'd be...
It's cooled down a bit like that.
What's the word? It's still manipulative.
Yes.
Is that the word?
Manipulative.
Manipulative?
They
While
look
it's warm,
amazing.
Yeah.
And so
otherwise, we used to make like discs, and you can put whipped cream and stack it up high.
Yeah,
put
that's
some
what, as kids,
fresh fruit in there.
A brandy snap just full of whipped cream and ice cream. And what did you think as our official last taste tester of the year of Chris's Christmas ice cream parfait?
Oh, I think it was absolutely beautiful. I think it was the texture, actually, Chris. Those brandy snaps in there
you can taste
are really
the crunch.
Gorgeous. Yeah, and those honey giant twins.
Yeah, so I thought the flavour of the panettone with the honey and the vanilla giant twins.
Yes.
And then you can go around the outside with plain vanilla, or the one we just made. We use the new, where is it? The pear.
Oh, the flavour?
Pear and caramel Golden North. I think it's the
So
new
do you
flavour.
both do that? You're trying to find different, so a little bit of smooth, a little bit of crunch. It's like a salt and a sweet.
Like most dishes as well. You want crunch.
Yep.
Different textures, different colours.
You get the softness from the panettone.
Eat with your eyes as well. So
yeah, that's true. It is a spectacular looking dish.
And you can play around with the different flavours of the panettone as well, which would just elevate it as well. Gorgeous.
Amazing. What a way to finish.
Amazing, yeah. And a Merry Christmas to everyone. This is my last show for the year as well.
It's a little emotional. Well, we want to thank you first and foremost because you've had a big year. You almost got the Crows into the grand final with your cooking.
Yep.
The 36ers have never played better, again, because of your cooking. Your beautiful daughter, Charlotte, finished year 12.
I've been feeding the BBL girls as well. They're in the finals tonight. Is it tonight? Yeah.
Yes.
They're enjoying their food.
So what we want to say is that if there are any sporting teams who are not going well, go to Jarma's Kitchen and get the food there and you'll have an amazing time.
Definitely.
But we love Foodie Friday. Like, it's so much fun. Stacey will return in the new year, so I know she's so excited to be hanging out with you again. Every dish that you've served up is amazing. So, again, thank you for coming in. Thank you to your lovely wife, Linda. Thanks to Tommy for being the occasional taste tester. Lovely to see you, Kim. Thank you for coming across. Final word, should we try this? Are you going to give this a whirl in the Adam's household?
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah, I think I might even try it with a little bit of a chocolate chip panettone.
Yeah.
That would be really lovely.
Definitely.
Yeah, super sweet.
She loves cracking the... Have you ever had a go, though, at the Women's Weekly? Remember the old school birthday cakes?
Yeah.
You know, the swimming pool. What's the other one? The train.
Oh, there's the witches.
Do you make
the
that
duck?
Chocolate ripple cake? Have you ever made that?
Oh, yeah, that's just the one with the chocolate ripple.
You put them all
biscuits
together
and-
with cream and then it all goes soft. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Put a little bit of creme de menthe and some green food colouring in, and that is a Christmas spectacular.
Do you still cook the white Christmas? Do you make that for your family?
No, I'm not a real fan.
Not a big fan of that?
But yeah, I think you can do a white Christmas just with the white chocolate and the rice bubbles and all of that.
Eggnog.
See, you
No, I
two
don't
should
really
get
do
together,
that.
have a... Like you
Well, I
and...
was waiting for Chris to do it with his gingerbread houses in the store.
Oh, yeah.
Well, hang around because we don't know if Roey's here. You may be on the sports show, but thank you again. Can we thank Jamie and Sam from Parafield Airport? Look at how brilliant that at Powell's, they're at Parafield, they can actually find something to match every dish you have done this year. You've thrown them a challenge and they just dominate each and every time.
That's beautiful. That dessert wine is very nice.
And we also want to thank the great team from Debney Distributors at the Smeg showroom there. You will taste the difference with Smeg and Powell's, the home of Australia's great wines. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Chris. We'll see you in the new year. We're going to take a short break. Headlines on the way. On the other side, the great Joe Camilleri will join us, and the hunt is on to see where Stephen Rowe is. Hang around. Don't drink too much of that. You might be on the Sport Show next.
This is 5AA News. Always Adelaide.
Good afternoon, I'm Kendall Brettig. The Liberals have thanked Vincent Tarzia, calling his decision to quit as leader courageous and in the best interests of the party. Communications Minister Annika Wells is facing more scrutiny over her travel expenses, this time over a trip to Adelaide. Legendary guitarist Steve Cropper has died aged 84. And Australia's no wicket for 37 after bowling England out for 334 in the second test at the Gabba. Mostly sunny and 29, at the moment 27. More news at 4 o'clock on 5AA, always Adelaide.
When Adelaide needs to know, 5AA News.
Vincent Tarzia denies he was pushed to quit the Liberal leadership.
It has been a bit of a sad moment to move on from this role.
I feel very sorry for Vincent. He had almost no support.
Live, local.
A man who charged at police with a hammer is still on the run.
The Albanese government is accused of misleading the community.
Why has the Australian people been misled?
Local news and information first.
The rollout will be bumpy.
5AA News. Always Adelaide.
That's the bell. Here comes the catch of the day from SA King Prawns Edinburgh North. When Tony, Heather and their crew aren't at sea, they're selling their delicious catch in the SA King Prawn store at Edinburgh North. They're starting to haul in their new season king prawns for your Christmas feast. They are cooked and frozen at sea on board their trawler Maria L. New season Spencer Gulf King Prawns in store right now. 15 Hewitson Road, Edinburgh North. Open every day till Christmas Eve. Buy direct from the prawn fishermen. SA King Prawns, Edinburgh North.
The GWM Get More Hybrid event is on now. For a limited time, you can get more value with savings of up to $4,000 across selected models. So go with more at your local GWM dealership today. Terms and conditions apply.
They're stunning and stylish. The Chrissy Dazzler or our brand new Bon Bon Appetit. Merry Christmas, folks. I'm Brett Charlesworth, and they're just three of the eye-popping Christmas gifts we make for you at Charlesworth Nuts. They're all overflowing with our irresistible nuts and chocolates and handmade with great pride by our talented South Aussie team. With 90 different gift boxes, packs and hampers, there's literally something for everyone. You can't go wrong. 11 family-owned stores or shop online. Why Charlesworth? Because fresh nuts taste better.
You know those days where you just need to blow off steam? Forget the treadmill. Forget the boring gym routine. Paddle is the fastest growing sport in the world, and it's finally in Adelaide. Think tennis meets squash, but way more social. Grab a mate, form a work team, and see what all the hype is about at PaddleFit. 4 world-class indoor paddle courts just off Port Road in Theberton. Book a court online now and try this new craze. PaddleFit in Theberton.
Well, as you know, the big race was run and won on Sunday by Chaz Mostert. It means that the big race plant sale has only got a couple of days left. The BP Adelaide Grand Final plant sale is the biggest plant sale of the year. It is on at Victoria Park until Sunday. All the plants you saw in the stands, in the marquees, the corporate hospitality areas, they can now be yours. And they've all got to go, so this is your once-a-year opportunity to pick up top-quality decorative indoor and flowering plants. If you love a gardenia, tick. Fern, tick. Hedging plant, feature trees, ficus lorata, topiary, drought-tolerant, resistant plants, got them all. And the best thing is, they've got to get rid of them. So the prices are ridiculous. Make sure you get in early for great bargains too. It is a once-in-a-year opportunity, the BP Adelaide Grand Final plant sale. There are people who love this plant sale more than the race. I'm telling you, it's on until Sunday. Victoria Park, Gate 1 off Halifax Streets. Just follow the signs.
Healthy soil is the key to a thriving garden. Good soil needs a mix of organic matter, nutrients and biology, all of which you will find in Chock-a-Block, a new super compost from Nutrog. Chock-a-Block is a unique blend of nutrition, microbes and humates with absolutely no green waste, meaning it's consistent all year round. Chock-a-Block, easy to remember, as it's literally chock-a-block full of goodness. Look out for the green and gold bale in your local hardware or garden centre.
Always relevant. 5AA. Always Adelaide. 5AA Afternoons with Leith, Forrest.
So the legendary Black Sorrows, spearheaded by the great Joe Camilleri, have released their new album. It's the quintessential Black Sorrows. It is celebrating 40-plus years with a brand new double album, and on top of that, a new tour. 2026. Put this in your diary, your new diary for the year. 15th of February at the beautiful Her Majesty's Theatre. He joins me, the great Joe Camilleri. Lovely to have you on, Joe.
It's a pleasure to be with you. And what a beautiful theatre it is, isn't it?
It is a theatre befitting of you, Joe, to be honest. We don't just let any old schlub in. Hey, your publicist, Leanne, who's a dear friend, sent me the album. It's interesting, Joe, when you hear the first 5 to 10 songs of every song, you're like, love this song, love this song, love this song. It's some sort of career you've had when you have that familiarity with music.
Well, it's nice to have. That's what we're all looking for. Every person that's making an album or a single, or their art. They want everybody to appreciate it and enjoy it. So I've been fortunate enough to have rung the bell a few times, and I certainly don't take it for granted. And the really nice thing is that I still feel that I've still got something left in the tank to say, and I'm enjoying my life so much more now than even when I was having all those hits, because I know I have more respect for it.
I never thought about it before, Joe. With the intro of a song, is that important, the first 10 to 20 seconds to set the scene, or is it just part of the process?
Well, absolutely. It's the most important thing. You've got a certain amount of time to capture the audience with something. Sometimes it's really simple and it just falls out. Other times you struggle with that. There are plenty of songs that we've written, me and Nick, that we could have done better just by placing it in a certain kind of way. But of course, that's the puzzle, isn't it? Nothing comes easy. If it came easy, nobody would want to do it. I remember, I've never liked the intro to Harley and Rose. Never liked it. And Jeff pulls that out, pulls it out, one take, boom. And I said, we're going to have to fix that up. We're going to have to fix that. And we never did. And really, as soon as you hear that little motif, you're totally in. Whereas when I wrote Hold On To Me, I loved that intro. The song was written around that intro.
Yep.
And it just continued from there. It just unfolded as a song.
I can't believe it. Joe, I hear that. I'm in. I know straight away.
It's just the weirdest thing. Chain to the Wheel. Again, I keep thinking, you got to love that intro. We never play it like that, right? We never go, bum, bum, doo-doo. We do this other thing. We sort of do an orchestrated version of it. Now it's getting sort of, now it's a 5-minute intro before the song starts. But live versions are always going to be different, and you're in the moment.
Are you a melody guy or a lyrics guy? Do you think of lines and then write them down, or have you just got songs and sounds in your head and quickly record that?
I do both.
Yep.
But Nick is the lyric guy, and so he gets to do that, because every time I give him a lyric, he never uses it anyway. So I got sick of that. He said to me, I got this. I just sent him a few songs, because we don't see each other as much as we used to. We live too far apart. And I wrote the lyric down, and it's I'm reeling. And he said, I gave him 4 or 5 songs, to work on, because we work on 4 or 5 songs at one time. We can't work on one song. You need an intro for this one. You need a bridge for that one. You need a new concept for that one. That one's spare parts. We never use that one. We never talk about the spare parts. And he said to me a couple of days ago, I like that. I'm reeling. You sing that really well. I think we're going to keep that. I said, are you okay? Do you need to go and see a doctor? Because you never do that. He said, I'm getting older.
One of yours has got through. But I thank the music gods, Joe, for you and Nick, the fact that you met, that you collab. Because you think about
like Bernie and Elton, and you think about Jim Steinman and me, like you need the two partnerships together. And the fact that you guys have had 40 years in the industry, like that's a credit to both of you.
Yeah, no, look, we're just good friends. And, you know, we said one thing 40 years ago, nothing's sacred, okay? So it could be a great line. It could be a whole bunch of different things. But if it's not working, or it doesn't feel right, or it doesn't help the cinematic component of the song, use it for something else, or, you know, just walk over it. You think you're going to run out of things, but it's up to you, really. I think differently to that. You know, I just finished a cowboy song. Now, I don't think I'm ever going to use this song, but I just like singing it.
Yeah.
And, you know, probably if I give it to Nick, which I give everything to Nick anyway, if I give it to him, he'll probably kind of ruin it and turn it into something, you know, beautiful in a different way, you know, instead of my sort of silly old campfire rock song, you know. But I love him for that. And there's a journey that we can continue, you know, and we're just two old geezers that kind of talk about everything and just have fun doing it and pretty much take the piss out of ourselves. Really.
And then to be able to bounce those ideas and agree and disagree, again, it's such a great partnership. So, Joe, music has changed so much, you know, the way we consume music now. It's all about the live, which it probably always has been, but maybe even more so now. This is the beauty of you and your live experience, because you've been extraordinary at that forever.
Well, you know, I love to play. There's no question about that. And I was saying in the car last week to some of the band members, you know, when we're travelling 4 hours to the next gig, and I say, well, you know, we go to the people. You know, we're not doing 20 shows a year, or we're not, you know, wrapping everything around a tour. This just happens to be a tour that's got an album that runs with it, the quintessential record. But you know, we're doing 180 shows a year every year, and we go to the people instead of the opposite concept, which is a lot of bands do, is they kind of put their time into maybe 20 shows and say, well, that's it for the year, and thank you so much and good night. I like the idea of sort of the opposite, that I go to them and hopefully they come to us at that venue where they live, and we just have a night. And it's all about pretty much about the night. You know, I was saying to an audience last week, you know, I thank you for coming, because you know, I'm so loose now, I'm so free, and you've given me this opportunity to be this, and instead of being wound up and just, it's not just about the songs. There's of course they're important, and you know, and you're going to play all those songs. But it's a way that you get round. It's a way you get through them on the night.
Yes.
You know, I don't have a song list. I'm not interested in any of that nonsense. You know, I'm really interested in going on this beautiful journey with the audience that are there on the night.
I love the fact that you do mix it up. There are some people who want to hear the songs like they are on the albums, which is fine, but that's what the albums are for. I like to see your musicianship, and that's what we get to do. The date for people to put in their diary is the 15th of February. Hey, Joe, this would make a great Christmas gift. A couple of tickets to your show. Her Majesty's Theatre, the great Joe Camilleri, Black Sorrows, 15th of February. You can get your tickets at Ticketek. And while you're there, why not buy the new album as well, the quintessential Black Sorrows. It is the double album. It's out now. It's 40-plus years of hits and music and memories. Joe, always lovely to have you on the show. Thank you. We look forward to seeing you in the new year.
Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you.
He is the best. The great Joe Camilleri and the Black Sorrows coming to Adelaide. That date again, 15th of Feb, the new album, the quintessential Black Sorrows.
Give something special this Christmas at Myer with 40% off a range of luggage by Samsonite, Antler and more. Plus 40% off a range of kids' Christmas clothing and accessories. Ends Sunday, conditions apply.
Myer, my store. Not every conversation stays with you. This one will. Join Stephen Bartlett as he asks the questions no one else asks. Search The Diary of a CEO wherever you get your podcasts.
The wait is finally over. Adelaide's newest Omoda JQ dealership has arrived. Get early access and visit the team from Paradise Motors Omoda JQ and experience the excitement at Tea Tree Plaza for a limited time only. Discover the breathtaking Omoda 9 SHS and the rugged, refined JQ J7 SHS and the all-new JQ J8. Don't miss out. Be among the first to see them. Visit the team at Tea Tree Plaza and book your test drive today, or they'll even come to you. Paradise Motors Omoda JQ. Your next journey starts now. T's and C's apply. ParadiseMotorsOmodaJQ.com.au. MVD 352106.
For a limited time only, you can now enjoy unlimited digital access to The Advertiser for just $1 a month for the first 2 months. Visit advertiser.com.au today. The Advertiser. We're for you. New customers only. T's and C's apply.
Let me tell you about the great team from Care Alert. They have the new Care Alert Emergency Watch, and this is an absolute game changer. It is no doubt going to be very successful for the team at Care Alert, because if you or a loved one lives alone, the Care Alert Emergency Watch is definitely for you. Now, this is the simplest emergency watch you will find on the market. It will no doubt appeal to older Australians and their families because there is no complicated apps or buttons that'll get you in trouble. The brilliance of this watch is the simplicity, the clarity of the voice. You know when you're using Siri and your phone sometimes doesn't get it right? Not here. The clarity of the voice is so superb. When you talk through the watch, the clarity is unsurpassed. There's fall detection, super accurate. It's immediate. It's brilliant. The GPS location too, just in case someone becomes lost. This is why Darren and Mike at Care Alert are so respected in the industry. They deliberately, purposely analysed a heap of the other watches on the market, looked at them, went, right, we can do better. Spoke to elderly people, have come out with what is essentially a magnificent emergency watch to keep people safe 24/7. It boasts the key life-saving features too that none of the other watches have. Through Care Alert, if you contact them, you might be eligible for a free one, either through the state or federal funding. Just visit carealert.com.au or call their number 1300 75 85 95. The Care Alert Emergency Watch. You've got to see it for yourself. You'll love it.
South Australia, it's time to gather round. The 2026 AFL Gather Round. A festival of footy returns to our backyard from Thursday, April 9 to Sunday, April 12. Gather your mates and gather your family for a massive week of footy, food and festival fun. From Adelaide Oval right through to the Barossa, get in on it. Tickets on sale now. Tickets and more info at gatherround.afl.
The SA First Nations voice election will be held on Saturday, 21st of March 2026. Join the Electoral Commission of SA for a yarn about the upcoming SA First Nations voice election. Find out what the election's all about, how to become a candidate, and how and where to vote. We're holding free information sessions this week across metropolitan Adelaide. Come along and learn more about what's involved. To find out more about the election and the event, head to savoiceelection.sa.gov.au.
If fresh seafood is a feature of your Christmas feasts, make sure you check out The Fish Factory. They're taking orders now so you can avoid the last-minute rush. The Fish Factory process their fish direct from the fishing boats. You can't get fresher fish unless you eat it on the boat. There's SA West Coast oysters and king prawns, snapper, barramundi, mulloway, Atlantic salmon and SA crayfish. Get it live or freshly cooked. The Fish Factory, open Christmas week from 7 a.m. and Christmas Eve from 5:30 a.m.
5AA Afternoons with Leith, Forrest.
Tim Geneva will join us very shortly. Big sports show coming up at 4. He might be flying solo. More on that in one moment. Rock Whiz is back though. Rock Whiz Live, killer music, laughs, mayhem. 2 shows here in SA. Tomorrow with Julia Bryan and all the crew, Barossa Arts Centre, or Sunday at FIVEAA Theatre. You can get tickets at rockwizlive.com.au, or if you're lucky, our last prize of the week, we've got 2 doubles to give away. 8223 0055. Speak to Blake. Just ask nicely, can I please go to the Barossa? Can I please go to FIVEAA? First 2 callers, we will reward tickets to Rock Whiz Live. 8223 0055. Barossa tomorrow, FIVEAA on Sunday. One man who would dominate on Rock Whiz because he's got great musical knowledge. T. Geneva. 3 votes. You would dominate on that particular. Would you not? Oh, you know what? I haven't got your microphone plugged in, Tim. Hang on. Give me 1 second.
because we had this set up for Foodie Friday. Lovely to have you back. Thanks for coming across. Pride preparation.
Yes.
People performance. You know how that rolls?
Exactly. Wasn't sure what was happening there.
As soon as I turned your microphone on and you gave me that look, which we all saw, by the way, on the Complete Care live stream, so thank you for that. Then we pulled the fader up and realised we could hear the kitchen. So that could have been dangerous.
Very dangerous. And you know what's a bit of a problem?
Yes.
I'm looking for somebody. It's a bit of Bueller. Has anybody seen Bueller? Yesterday, our great compatriot, Stephen Rowe, made this unusually large statement. Have a listen to this.
Unlike Rowie.
Unlike him.
Joe Root, he hasn't made a ton in Australia. He's not going to get one this series either. What's he on? What's he on first?
61 not out.
No.
Yep.
If he gets 100 on in tomorrow, I will not come in.
Won't come in. Start.
Well, imagine all the Poms getting into me.
Get your 6 certificate ready, mate.
So where is he?
Unsighted. So I think he's.
Come on.
I think he's down at the clinic, getting his certificate as we speak to try and have the day off.
Every chance that got back to Joe Root. Somebody just whispered that in the drinks break.
The way he started, you sort of looked like he was comfortable. I thought he started really well, and then from there, he's hard to get out. Well, in the end, we didn't get him out, so he battled the whole way through.
Did you see there? I saw a stat online of the last 5 or 6 years of the Big Four. I think in the last 5 years, Coley's made 3 tons.
Right.
Steve Smith's made 10.
Right.
Kane Williamson from New Zealand's made sort of 12-ish. I think Joe Root's made 23.
Wow.
Like his last 5 years of his career through the roof.
Well, so it was 40 as a career.
Was always going to happen.
And his first one on Australian soil, which I was pretty disappointed with that last wicket effort by Australia. Bowling, I thought, was a bit average, and we just see Travis Head hit one skied in the air. He's out for 33.
Yes.
First wicket down, 1 for 77. But a good opening partnership. Weatherald looked a lot more comfortable with Travis there once again.
Yes.
He's 40, not out. But, we'll be discussing that with Dizzy Gillespie. He's coming on. He's going to give us a bit of an insight there as far as the way they went about it. And that last wicket, I was fuming about it last night.
Dropped Jofra Archer up the order. Clearly not a...
Number 11.
My Lord. 70 for the last wicket is outrageous.
It's outrageous and undisciplined. The catch that Alex Carey took with the big fly ball was amazing, but what was Marnus Labuschagne doing?
Yep.
That was just ridiculous. He tried everything he could to possibly put him off that catch, even grabbed his gloves after they hit the deck.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing, mate?
I heard Kez on the national broadcaster talk about that. Basically, that's his AFL background. It's basically just get a little bit of body on that person and just take a diving.
Got rid of him and protected the space.
150 more than they probably should have got, to be fair.
Oh, it was a bit frustrating because it was a lot of runs that we could ill afford. 1 for 77 now. We've got a good start. Let's build on it. Here comes Marnus himself. Make up for that crazy effort. He did take a good catch to end Jofra Archer's innings. That was on the classic catches for the summer, no doubt about that. So that'll be good. But the Reds play, so we got one of their assistant coaches, Adrian Stenter, coming on.
Excellent.
We've also... Tommy Wilson's at the Gabba for Channel 7. He's going to give us a bit of a more of a colourful picture about what's happening there. I'm interested to see how Brisbane compares to Perth as far as the way they go about it. We know Adelaide, and we know Adelaide inside out. But there's been a lot of, I would say, good dress-ups at the Gabba. I saw a whole heap of men dressed as Scotsmen in kilts.
Really?
Would have been about 150 of them.
Wow.
Brilliantly
Well, even
done.
then, when we see the catch just taken there on our screens, everyone in the background is English.
Yeah,
They're all
the
standing
colour
up.
is
See, they travel
amazing.
well, don't they?
They do travel well. And I think it's one of my things I'd like to do. I'd love to go to England and see an Ashes series.
Oh, it'd be amazing, would it not?
That'd be one of the things I'd love to do. I reckon that, and just maybe mix a game or two of tennis in while Wimbledon's on. That'd be nice. Nice mix.
Well, you've done the Premier League. You've got to tick that off your sporting bucket list.
Correct.
So, as I say goodbye to you, you need a lot of calls between 4 and 7 because
I need some support.
You're on your Pat Malone.
Because I don't think the Joe Root lover will be in.
He's cracked the squirts.
We'll see what happens.
As my grandfather used to say, he's cracked the eartha kits. And he's not here. He's not happy with Joe Root.
And I'll be inspecting that sixth certificate because I think it'll be very sus.
Any chance, and we'll watch you on your live stream, any chance he walks in, tail between the legs? Is he that kind of guy? Will he man up, S-Row?
And you reckon basically say, I was wrong?
Yeah.
Do the Fonz?
Correct.
I was
Tim, Jennifer, and maybe Stephen Rowe, who knows? We'll find out after 4 o'clock.
Coming up next, Adelaide's only local sports show. It's the very latest in sport.